So hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Shadana binti Hamidi. My number metric is 2019-219-276 from KBA 2434A.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Iqmal Safwan bin Rosli. Matrix number 2019-627872 from KBA 2434A.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Salwani binti Kadir. My matrix number 2019219748. I am from KBA 2434A.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Iman Nasri and my number matric is 2019-253-096.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Salwa binti Abdul Wahab. My matric number is 2019423376 and I'm from KBA 2434A.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh and hi. Today, I'm going to present to you about Timor-Leste. Timor-Leste, also known as East Timor, is a new nation situated in the eastern half of the island of Timor. The country is bordered by Indonesia in west and the Sayu Sea in north. In 2015, there are about 1.2 million population in Timor-Leste. Today, it is increased to 1.16 million, which is 78% of Timorese, 2% Chinese, and 20% of Indonesian. The biggest city and capital of Timor-Leste is Dili, and the language they use is Tutuma and Portuguese as their official language, as well as Indonesian and English. Initially, Association of Southeast Asian Nation, or ASEAN, has only 10 members. However, in 2002, after Timor-Leste has owned its independence, they start to show interest in participating in Asian solidarity. Since its independence, Timor-Leste just an observer in ASEAN. Even though Timor-Leste has joined ASEAN, they still have not been granted as an official membership status, even though it has been officially applied in 2011. This is because of the three main reasons of why Timor-Leste is still not a member of ASEAN officially, which are due to change of ASEAN's legal personality, what Timor-Leste has to offer, and foreign influence.
The official name of Timor-Leste is the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste, which is a small country in Southeast Asia and holds the status of the newest established country in the world. Timor-Leste is located in the north of Australia and the south of the Republic of Indonesia. Timor-Leste has a long history to be able to stand as an independent and sovereign nation, as it is now because Timor-Leste has been colonized by three nations, which is Portuguese for 450 years, Japan for 3 years, and Indonesia for 24 years. And in that, the leadership of the United Nations through an institution called the United Nations Transitional Administration in East Timor, UNTAET, for over 2 years. Timor-Leste is a former Portuguese colony that later joined Indonesia. This is said to be because the Portuguese began trading on the island of Timor in the early 16th century and colonized it in the middle of that century. Indonesia then invaded and occupied Timor-Leste in late 1975 after the Portuguese withdrawal. Under Portuguese rule, Timor-Leste was neglected and exploited. Beginning with the collapse of Portuguese rule, division occurred among the population inhabiting the 30777 square kilometer area. They are polarized to the three parties involved, which is the Union Democratic Timorese (UDT). Secondly, Frente Revolucionaria de Timor-Leste Independent (FRETILIN), and the third is Asociação Popular Democrática de Timor (APODT). After that, more than 23 years of Indonesian rule over Timor-Leste ended in 1999, while the referendum for independence was won. However, it was not until 20th May 2002 that Timor-Leste officially emerged as a sovereign state after the UN ended its mandate as interim administrator for less than 3 years. This is said because Timor-Leste gained independence slowly due to there are several countries that affect the independence of Timor-Leste. The issue of independence in Timor-Leste is the reason why Timor-Leste has been slow to gain independence due to the power of a country such as Indonesia and Portugal. Apart from that, the internal aspect involving the local is also one of Timor-Leste's slow independence, and there are also some parties such as Fertilin who want independence. Leaders also do not play a role in resolving problems or conflicts that occur. As a result, Timor-Leste's struggle for independence has gained the attention of several countries so much so that it was forced to establish the East Timor Action to be responsible in solving the problems in Timor-Leste. Next, I will leave it to the next presenter to elaborate on the factors contributing to the independence of Timor-Leste.
As the other sovereign country, there are the factors that contribute to the independence of Timor-Leste before it became one of sovereign country. The power vacuum in the Timor-Leste has been exploited by the Indonesian government. The Indonesian military had entered Timor-Leste through a movement known as the Seroja movement to crush communist movement, which led to the beginning of the conflict of independence of Timor-Leste. The conflict lasted for 24 years and has caused 180,000 deaths of people in Timor-Leste. In the internal aspects between the people of Timor-Leste, there has been a conflict between them and the local parties who want independence. Fertilin is one of the parties that want independence. Meanwhile, there are also a Podeks party that want a merger with Indonesia. Other parties such as the Union Democratic Timorans (UDT) initially also fought for independent, but they have changed their intention to join Indonesia, just like the Podeks Association. After receiving an offer to lead Timor-Leste by the UDT party, UDT's senior leader Manuel Vegas Carrascalo was appointed as a governor of Timor-Leste. However, the conflict continuously occurred in Timor-Leste. The most notable tragedy was the Santa Cruz incident, where at that time the Indonesian army had acted to shoot the people of Timor-Leste pro-independence. Several journalists were also killed in the incident. Since then, Timor-Leste's struggle for independence has gained the attention of other countries internationally. Some organizations, such as the East Timor Action Network, were established and are responsible for voicing issues related to violence in Timor-Leste. After the fall of Suharto's government, Indonesia was led by B.J. Habibie, and he decided to hold a referendum, which is the East Timor referendum. As the result, the people of Timor-Leste wanted independence, and this led to the acceptance of the Timor-Leste referendum to move as a state of its own and separate from Indonesia. Involved in East Timor independence, East Timorese Democratic Union, or also known as Union Democratic Timorans (UDT), is one of the parties that fight for the independence of Timor-Leste. However, they changed their purpose to join Indonesia. Now, this party is still struggling to the social and political current flaw situation after Timor-Leste became independence. Reason why UDT fighting for the independence of this country is to maintain and strengthen their administration. Second party is Fertilin. Fertilin stands for Front Revolucionaria do Timor-Leste Independent, or Revolutionary Front of Independent East Timor. Fertilin has strong and good ties with Marxist-Leninist ideology. As a result, there have been changes in social economy, and this is considered to be the most progressive thing in the region. They are the one who want Timor-Leste to be a sovereign country. The other party involved is Apodeti, or Timorese Popular Democratic Association. Apodeti, or Timorese Popular Democratic Association, is an association which is for the integration of Timor in Indonesia. The party has its own manifesto in which they maintain autonomy in Indonesia in accordance with international rules and principles. They argue that independence would not be achieved by Timor-Leste because of Indonesia. Thank you.
The first role of Timor-Leste in Asia is Timor-Leste has been ranked as the highest democracy among other Asian members with a score of 7.19 in the 2018 Democracy Index by Economist Intelligence Unit. Besides that, Timor-Leste has successfully held a first general election without domestic political turmoil, which indirectly show accountability to carry out the task expected as a member of ASEAN. In addition, Timor-Leste has also opened in base in 10 ASEAN members, which is an important parameter for them to be considered as a new member. And all member states support the recognition of Timor-Leste, but all of them still state that Timor-Leste still lack of economy capacity and human resource. However, according to the data provided by World Bank, GDP per capita show that Timor-Leste in 2018 is above of Cambodia and Myanmar, will indirectly prove that the statement of all Asian countries is wrong and show Timor-Leste economic compatibility. In 2011, Timor-Leste took first application to ASEAN, but interest has yet to be decided in 2018. What a reasonable reason still be questioned as why Timor-Leste is still seeking final entry into ASEAN. Among the reasons is fear of foreign influence. China has a one of first country or to recognize Timor-Leste had to be sent aid and assistance toward Timor-Leste seen independent. Besides that, Timor-Leste is still in the process of improvement of their economy and human resource will directly indicated Timor-Leste is the worst in the Southeast Asia. Timor-Leste also face challenge among ASEAN members as well as domestic and geopolitical barrier. 9 of 10 member countries support Timor-Leste except one is Singapore has been stopped supporting. This is because Timor-Leste still doubt about Timor-Leste readiness to become a member, which is worry Timor-Leste leaders are likely to use ASEAN plan for economic integration in their country. Timor-Leste has been looking to make great progress in order to fulfill ASEAN criteria and ability to carry out the obligation of ASEAN member. As an example, Timor-Leste has been attending ASEAN meeting, international conferences such as World Economic Forum, as well as hosting international and regional conferences such as ASEAN Regional Forum. In other hand, ASEAN has been vital part of influence Timor-Leste to develop their country to become more comprehensive. Even though Timor-Leste is being rejected by ASEAN members such as Cambodia, Myanmar and Vietnam, because Timor-Leste admission into ASEAN will affect the limited ASEAN recourse that help to close development gap in current ASEAN member. However, Timor-Leste is increasing their economic sector by implementing Timor-Leste ASEAN mobilization plan that increase the trade between its neighbor and make sure all trade illegal and comply by ASEAN standard.
A new country that just established for the last 20 years, Timor-Leste has a lot of potential to grow as a country that is stable in the economical and political aspects. And according to Harian Metro July 2020, Datuk Sri Johari Abdul Ghani said that without political stability, it can disturb the economic growth of a country. Politics plays a big role of a country. They have the power to influence the people and keep the country in a peace condition. Timor-Leste as a new country need to make sure and maintain their stability in politics. A country with a stable politics and a good government will able to attract investors and to invest in the country so that the country can grow and create a lot of occupation for the people. At the same time, a good government also will be able to influence the people to come with new ideas that can contribute to the country. The new ideas may able to help the country to recover from effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, especially recovering the economy during the post-COVID-19. And according to Timor-Leste report, October 2020, they are forecast that the GDP for Timor-Leste will contract by 6.8% in 2020, which is the largest falls in the GDP since their independence. Therefore, Timor-Leste can try combine with the neighbor country to increase their economical situation. for the post-COVID-19 situation. As an example, Malaysia has created a lot of economical cooperation with the neighbor country to increase their economical position. According to Berita Harian July 2018, Malaysia used ASEAN as a platform to increase the trading business with the ASEAN members. As a result, they can increase their income and also their target market. Timor-Leste can make Malaysia as a model in create an economical bonding with other countries to gain a lot of benefits for its country and also others.
So, what we can conclude from the story of Timor-Leste, we can say that although Timor-Leste goes out from Indonesia, they still can get their own independence and start their own country even there are a lot of challenges and barriers they face. However, they still unite and help their country to get their independence because there are so many factors that contribute to the independence of Timor-Leste. The victory factor is not just because of the citizens of Timor-Leste only, but there are a few parties that involved to help the country claim their independence, such as TDU, Fretilin, and Aporetif. They help to protect the country from war, and also some parties have high influence because of its major role in defense. Other parties also help in terms of autonomy and other related well-being. Last but not least, Timor-Leste now not just an independent country, but they are also the members of the ASEAN and have a role as an observer, even though they still not get their official announcement as a member of ASEAN. I think that is all from me. Thank you.